the light in the family lineage. From Hu Yuan to Hu Yutang, 9 centuries of scholarship, virtue, and intellectual courage. Dali Higa. Across 900 years there is a light that has never gone out. It passed through the morning bells of ancient academies, through the carved stones of history, through the lives of each generation, and quietly illuminated the path of the next. I never imagined that this light would one day feel so close to me. Until not long ago, while sorting through my family archives, I came across the name of a great northern song scholar, Hu Yuan. He was no longer just a figure in the history books. He was part of my lineage. In that moment I understood. Some spirits are carried across centuries by blood. I, Hu Yuan, the source of our civilizational root. According to the family genealogy, Hu Yuan, a great Confucian scholar of the northern Song dynasty, styled Yizi and honored with the title Wen Zhaogong, was an ancestor of our clan. Precocious from childhood, mastering the 5 classics by the age of 7, he carried forward the intellectual lineage of Zhou Dunyi and helped shape the early foundations of Song Neo-Confucianism. He proposed the doctrine of Ming Tiai Da Yong, illuminating the essence and manifesting its practical use, raising Confucian metaphysics to a new height by interpreting the Book of Changes through a Confucian lens. He broke the long dominance of Taoist and yin-yang interpretations, bringing the study of heaven, seasons, and nature from mysticism back to the realm of ethics and governance. He upheld the dignity of the teacher, insisting that virtue must precede talent, and that learning is a sacred act. He implemented early forms of specialized curricula, established boarding systems for students, and authored influential works including commentary on the Book of Changes, explanations of the Analects, and oral teachings on the spring and autumn annals. From the bells of Yuelu Academy to a millennium of reverence for teachers, his light lit the beginning of a tradition that would travel far beyond his own time. 2. Hu Yutang, a bridge to world civilizations. Scholarship and courage in an unfree era. This spirit took on a new form in the modern era. Through my father, Hu Yutang, he taught at Zhejiang University, one of China's most prestigious and respected institutions. He served as professor and chair of the Department of History, and for decades as president of the Zhejiang Historical Society, a position granted solely through trust and academic esteem. His research spanned ancient Greece and Rome to the structures of medieval Europe, religion, institutions, law, and civilization. In a time when resources were scarce and Western studies were not widely available, he leveraged his proficient command of English as a bridge. Through English language classical texts, archaeological reports, and academic monographs, he reconstructed the intellectual maps of Greek, Roman, and medieval civilizations, a rare achievement in his era. But his true scholarly character emerged, not from what he studied, but from the courage with which he wrote. In the early 1980s, he published a groundbreaking article, Jesus in History. In the West, the historical existence of Jesus is widely supported by archaeological and textual studies. But in China at that time, research involving religion, especially Christianity, was highly sensitive, restricted, and often discouraged. Using English language sources, Roman records, Jewish historical writings, and comparative textual studies, my father argued for the historical personhood of Jesus. This was far more than an academic debate. In that era, it meant risk. It meant standing for truth in a climate of caution. It meant choosing evidence over silence. In an unfree environment, he remained clear. In an unsafe time, he remained truthful. When many kept quiet, he spoke with integrity. This article drew significant attention in both domestic and international circles. My father was never flamboyant, but his reputation endured because it rested on something deeper: the dignity of scholarship and the light of character. Today, the province of Zhejiang has established the Hu Yuan Academic Achievement Exhibition Hall in his honor, a testament to his contribution and to the quiet, unwavering strength with which he lived his intellectual life. From Hu Yuan to Hu Yutang, our family's lineage completed a remarkable bridge from the roots of Chinese civilization to the map of world civilizations. 3. Myself continuing the light. And now, as I stand where I am today and look back on this lineage that stretches across 9 centuries, I finally understand why my path has unfolded along the intersection of art, thought, and civilization. My ancestor laid the foundations of Confucian learning. My father opened a window to world civilization. Their scholarship and their posture toward life created a quiet continuity that runs deep through time. And the work I do today, painting and curating in the studio and the museum, expressing through writing, film, and dance, and my daily practice of crafting essays, short videos, and podcasts, all fall naturally along this long arc of inheritance. None of this was planned. It is simply the direction shaped by bloodline and destiny, a path etched by time itself, through which I have found my place in the expression of art and civilization.